It's Mr. Maxwell Klu, Deputy CEO of Minerals Commissions, Mr. Owusu, General Manager of Ghana News Agency, Mr. Tan Zhenjian, Chairman of the Association of China-Ghana Mining, and friends from media, distinguished guests, good morning. I'm very pleased to come to this beautiful resort for this training workshop on sustainable green mining. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizer of GNA, the sponsor, the Association of China-Ghana Mining, and also thank all the media friends for coming for this workshop. And I do hope that through these 3 days brainstorming and in-depth exchanges, all media friends will gain a better understanding of the current mining development between, or even cooperation between Ghana and China in the area of mining, especially the development of Chinese big mining companies have done for this country, for the local communities, and how they enhance the friendship between China and Ghana through their responsible and green mining activities. China and Ghana have maintained close cooperation in the mining sector. In April this year, the Association of China-Ghana Mining was established, marking a significant milestone in China-Ghana mining cooperation. This initiative aims to deepen cooperation in the mining sector, strongly support Ghana's economic development, and tangibly improve the livelihoods for the local people. Outstanding Chinese mining companies such as Shandong Gold, Zijin Mining, Shifeng Gold, Xiaocheng Technology, etc., and even Tianyuan Manganese have invested hugely in this country, strictly abiding local laws and regulations, actively fulfilling their social responsibilities, and vigorously promoting the localization of employees. They introduced mining equipment from China that helped local companies and mining industry reduce costs and increase efficiency, thereby boosting revenue. Through these actions, they have promoted the upgrading of mining technology in Ghana, served local community development, and cultivated local talents in the area. I myself visited Kadino Namadini gold mine of Shandong Gold and the Vasa gold mine of Chifeng Gold. And to my knowledge, Shandong Gold and Namadini gold mining has created jobs for local residents, with 94% of its approximately 1,600 contractor employees are local Ghanaians, and it also continuously deepened its connections and interactions with the local communities, investing approximately $2 million in medical, education, environmental sanitation, and community infrastructure building. Further, it has built a 25-kilometer road open to the public, connecting more than 10 local communities. Chifeng Gold has established the Golden Star Community Development Fund, investing approximately $4.5 million to construct community centers, schools, clinics, drinking water projects, roads, and other infrastructure for local communities. It also partnered with the local smallholder farmers to establish Golden Star Oil Palm Plantations Limited on formal mining land. Currently, the company plans to build a medium-sized oil palm processing plant in the area to help local people to increase industrial or add value to the palm oil, further increase farmers' income, and provide more employment opportunities for the local residents. Of course, these are just the tip of the iceberg of the good deeds done by Chinese companies that I've learned about. There are more stories that media friends need to discover and cover through your own views, which is, I believe, is also important to this training workshop. Taking this valuable opportunity, I would also like to share my views once again on the Galamsey issues with our media friends. The Chinese government consistently requires the Chinese citizens overseas to abide by the laws and regulations of their hosting countries, resolutely opposes any illegal activities by Chinese citizens abroad, and supports the Ghanaian government in its efforts to deal with the Galamsey issue, which is a long history and very complicated. This position is consistent, clear, and unchanging. But however, as the ambassador, I think you media know my feelings. Sometimes I feel a little bit unfair. I admit there are tiny part of Chinese involved in illegal mining in this country. But those isolated incidents can always become a hotspot by news coverage. And actually, on the other hand, there are hundreds of Chinese companies doing business quite well in this country. They involve all sectors, and they have contributed hugely to the social and economic development in this country and to help create jobs for the local people. And also, there are several huge big companies like Shandong Gold, Zhifen Gold I mentioned, that are doing responsible and sustainable mining industry in this country. And also they have done a lot of social responsibilities for the local community and supporting the local community that is seldom covered in the news. So here again, I appeal to the media friends to report comprehensively and objectively about China, to report more stories that demonstrate China-Ghana friendship, and to give the Ghanaian people with a whole full picture about China and to help nurture our good friendship between the two countries. Ladies and gentlemen, media friends, in October, Chinese President Xi Jinping and Ghanaian President John Mahama held a successful meeting in Beijing. The two leaders jointly outlined a blueprint for the future development of bilateral relations, pointing the way for pragmatic cooperation in the future. President Xi emphasized that China remains committed to the principle of sincerity, real results, amity, and good faith, as well as the principle of pursuing the greater good and shared interests in its cooperation with Africa. China is eager to expand collaboration in mining, energy, infrastructure construction, agriculture, and fisheries with Ghana, and to transform Ghana's natural resources advantages into drivers for its development. This approach ensures effective synergy between resource exploitation and environmental protection, fostering high-quality cooperation between our two nations. President Mahama expressed appreciation to China for the strong support and assistance to Ghana through the Full Belt and Road cooperation. He said that Ghana looks forward to strengthening cooperation with China in mining, energy, and infrastructure to take bilateral relations to a new high. Opening up and cooperation for mutual benefits are integral to Chinese modernization. The fourth plenary session of the 20th Communist Party of China Central Committee adopted their recommendations of the 15th Five-Year Plan, pointing out the need to strengthen strategic alignment with Belt and Road partner countries and better coordinate and manage cooperation programs. These represent greater opportunities for China-Ghana mining cooperation. Last month, the embassy held the China-Ghana Mining Cooperation Roundtable. A working group from Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region traveled long distance to Ghana to exchange views on China-Ghana mining cooperation with Honorable Minister Blah, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, and other heads of mining authorities. China is willing to fully leverage its advantages to conduct full chain cooperation with Ghana in the field of mineral resources, including geological surveys, mineral exploration, resource development, and environmental protection. China always urges enterprises to operate in accordance with the laws and regulations, severely crack down illegal activities, and promote ecological restoration and greening of mining areas, and work with Ghana to jointly promote the green and sustainable development of Ghanaians' mining industry. Minister Bua visited Tianyuan manganese industry in China himself, and Deputy Minister Sunamana visited Zijin mining also in China to learn about sustainable and environmentally friendly mining practices in China. In China, we actively share its experience in mining development to help Ghana improve its technology, upgrade its mining equipment, control costs, increase revenue, and enhance add value of minerals, and focus on environmental protection to achieve sustainable development in the mining industry. So we are all gathered here today to gain a deeper understanding and discuss sustainable development in the mining industry. And I believe this workshop will be worthwhile, and I sincerely wish this training workshop a complete success. The Chinese Embassy is willing to serve as a bridge for practical cooperation between China and Ghana in the mining industry. Continue to encourage Chinese companies to invest in Ghana, to support Ghana's economic and social development, and implement mutual benefits and win-win results. I thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.